it's already 0 hour. Wow. Oh, Anaya's not here tonight. Well, hello, everybody. Hi, Amy. Amy is always the first one here. I tell you, this is just like playing a real live piano bar. We have the personalities of the different people, and I just love it. Anyway, so everybody, thanks for showing up. I wanted to mention that. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I can't. How come I screwed that up? How did I screw that up? Okay. Anyway, special Frank Sinatra tribute coming up on Frank Sinatra's birthday, December 12th. That'll be a special Zoom concert. And Anaya got all A's on her report card. Why am I not surprised? So, oh well. Thanks for that message. And I'm going to be previewing some Frank Sinatra songs tonight. I've done several Frank Sinatra tributes in the past. And let me see if I can. No, there's always something. I like playing with this tech stuff. But I could do this later, but oh, gee. You know, the secret is that I have this green screen behind me. And this is not actually, somebody thought I actually had a little jazz club here. But no, I don't. It's just no, why doesn't the backdrop show up? Oh, because I don't have the green screen check. There we go. There we go. Special Sinatra tribute coming up December 12th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Steve Sander does a Frank Sinatra tribute. Yes. Okay. This is on one of my CDs, actually the one I recorded in Paris. Miles is here on a Sunday. All right. Well, I took a trip on a train, and I thought about you. Looked down a shadowy lane, and I thought about you. 2 or 3 cars parked under the stars in a winding stream. Moon shining down on some little town, with each beam the same old dream. And every stop that we made, oh, I thought about you. When I pulled down the shade, then I really felt blue. I peeked through the crack, I looked at that track, the one going back to you. And what did I do? I thought about you. I took a trip on a train, and I thought about you. Looked down a shadowy lane, and I thought about you. 2 or 3 cars parked under the stars in a winding stream. Moon shining down on some little town, and with each beam the same old dream. And every stop that we made, oh, I thought about you. When I pulled down the shade, then I really felt blue. I peeked through the crack, looked at that track, the one going back to you. And what did I do? What did I do? Oh, what did I do? I thought about you. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to get right into it. Frank Sinatra did a TV special with Antonio Carlos Jobim. Oh, Miles Green says the audio is superb. And if Miles says it, you know that's gospel truth. Or Torah truth, whatever it's called. Thanks. Thank you, Miles. Okay. Anyway, I get a big ego sometimes. Sorry. But Irving Berlin wrote a song called Change Partners, and I do this often here at the virtual piano bar. But you know, I like the songs that I really, really like. I probably do them more often. I guess that's just the way it is. So this is by Irving Berlin, as performed by Frank Sinatra, who did it as a bossa instead of a ballad, which I really liked because, and he did that because Antonio Carlos Jobim was on the TV show with him, so he did it as kind of a Brazilian bossa. So, Change Partners. Must you dance every dance with the same fortunate man? You have danced with him since the evening began. Won't you change partners and dance with me? Must you dance oh so close, with your lips touching his face? Can't you see I'm longing to be in his place? Won't you change partners and dance with me? Ask him to sit this one out, and when you're alone, I'll tell the waiter to tell him he's wanted on the telephone. You've been locked in his arms ever since heaven knows when. Won't you change partners and then you may never have to change partners again. Ask him to sit this one out, and when you're alone, I'll tell the waiter to tell him he's wanted on the telephone. You've been locked in his arms ever since heaven knows when. Won't you change partners and then you may never have to change partners again. You may never have to change partners and again. Yeah, by Irving Berlin. And Miles knows his actual name. Irving Berlin was his stage name. He was actually born with a different name. So, Frank's again, the Frank Sinatra tribute. Let me do my little button here. There it is. Frank Sinatra tribute, Saturday, December 12th. And I'm probably going to have a special guest artist. I'm not sure who it is yet. It might be Laurie Sears on sax or my friend Dave Collini on drums. So we'll see how that goes. Israel. Yeah. Israel. That sounds like a Jamaican reggae name or something. But they have names like that. Obviously, Irving Berlin was Jewish. If you don't believe it, ask Miles. He'll tell you. Yeah. Mark Copeland's here, I hear. I haven't seen his comment yet, but welcome, Mark, if you're here. Miles says you're here. Yeah, we have an auspicious group, all right. We just had Friday the 13th to Israel, Bailen. Israel, Bailen. Yep. So, going to the Frank Sinatra tribute. She gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She likes the theater, but she never comes late. She never bothers with people she hates. That's why the lady is a tramp. Won't go to crap games with barons and earls. Won't go to Harlem dressed in ermine and pearls. Won't dish the dirt with all the rest of the girls. That's why the lady is a tramp. She likes that free, fresh, cool wind in her hair, life without care. I'm broke, that's oak, hates California where it's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is a tramp. Likes that free, fresh, cool wind in her hair, life without care. I'm broke, that's oak, hates California. It's so cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is. That's why the lady is. That's why the lady is a tramp. Oh, yeah. Of course, that song is written with a tinge of irony, because here's this wholesome girl who, likes all the cool wind in her hair and all this stuff. So it's sort of ironic, turnabout. It's not that she is a tramp. So I had a customer at the piano bar who knew the song really well, and he says, yeah, this song doesn't mean the lady is a tramp. So he had me dedicate it to his girlfriend, and she didn't like it. So there you go. Ginger is at the bar, a little late. How about a little boogie woogie? Okay, I haven't done that in a long time. A little boogie woogie, just plain old fashioned, straight ahead boogie woogie, just like Pete Johnson and Meade Lux Lewis and all those guys. Okay, boogie woogie in C. Here we go. I think I remember it. Okay. coming back alive after that one. Yeah. I love to do that with a bass player and a drummer. And I go, guys, this is just blues in C. And then they kind of, dig into it. It's kind of fun. And I've got a new camera tonight. I was so excited about it, and I haven't got the settings right. So if you will indulge me, well, first of all, Frank Sinatra tribute coming up Saturday, December 12th. The week before that, hi, Lori Sears in the house. Before that, I have a private virtual party that a garden club in Northbrook, Illinois asked me to play for a Christmas party, and we're doing it virtually online. Isn't that cool? I think that's so cool. Anyway. So anyway, I'm trying to hook up this other camera. If you'll indulge me. We're among friends, so I get to geek around here with my stuff here. So let's see. What did I do wrong here? I did. Oh, I know. I have to do this, and then I have to do this, and then I go here. There we are. That's my new camera. Oh man, my hair looks like a mess from back there. Oh well, and I've got my little moose here. I need a name for him though. Somebody said Bullwinkle, but I don't know. Maybe I guess I could call him Bullwinkle. And then you can see the Christmas lights over here in the room here. That my boss here, the owner of the building, set up Christmas lights, and that's kind of cool. And so there we go. I can go back to the other camera by going this and this. I'm still learning this new system here. Yeah. All right. When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you all the way. Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you, come what may. Taller than the tallest trees, that's how it's got to feel. Deeper than the deep blue seas, that's how deep it goes if it's real. When somebody needs you, it's no good unless he needs you all the way. Through the good or lean years, all the in-between years, come what may. Who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say. But if you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way, all the way. When somebody needs you, it's no good unless he needs you all the way. Through the good or lean years, all the in-between years, come what may. Who knows where the road will lead us, maybe a fool could say. But if you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way, all the way. Those fingers in my hair, that sly come hither stare, that drives my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. when I've got no defense for it. The heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, one I would not switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you. Didn't he ended one of those lines with a preposition. You're not supposed to do that. Cy Coleman wrote this song. Those fingers in my hair, that sly come hither stare, that drives my conscience bare. It's witchcraft, and I've got no defense for it. The heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? It's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one I wouldn't switch, 'cause there's no nicer witch than you. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. You're such a nice witch. Just like Bewitched. Wiggle your nose. 'Cause it's witchcraft, wicked witchcraft. And that one is from the Frank Sinatra repertoire. There you go, Frank Sinatra tribute Zoom concert. I'm sorry to announce that there's going to be a charge for the concert. I haven't figured out the price yet, but guess what time it is? No, I need another few minutes, Miles. Although that doesn't sound like a bad idea. So, so maybe is that enough Frank Sinatra songs for one night? Just it gets me in practice. That's for sure. But on the Frank Sinatra concert, I'm gonna wear a tux. I'm having my tux shipped to me. Thank you, Ginger. She's in Sedona, so she accessed my tux, put it in a box, and shipped it out to me. So I'll have a tux. So everybody, and you'll be on Zoom, so you can be on camera and you can be all dressed up, and we can show each other and maybe do something. Little chat. We can ask everybody their favorite Frank Sinatra song or something like that, or Frank Sinatra movie or whatever. Okay, well, another song by Cy Coleman, and this two Cy Coleman songs in a row. You don't get that very often. Anyway, this song is the epigraph on, is that what it's called? On Frank Sinatra's tombstone. This is what is written and carved into the stone on Frank Sinatra's tombstone. The title to this song by Cy Coleman, "The Best Is Yet to Come." What a sense of humor. Out of the tree of life. Out of the tree of life I've just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started to hum. Still, it's a real good bet. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? You think you've seen the sun, but you ain't seen it shine. Wait till the warm-up's underway. Wait till our lips have met. Wait till you see that sunshine day. You ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come, babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine. We're gonna drink the cup dry. Wait till your charms are right for these arms to surround. You think you've flown before, honey, you ain't even never left the ground. Wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine place. Ain't nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine, I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine, we're gonna drink the cup dry. Wait till your charms are right for these arms to surround. You think you've flown before, but you ain't left the ground. Wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine place. Ain't nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. Oh, yeah. You know, all these buttons, I'm getting more and more buttons. I might have to bring somebody in to do the buttons, that Frank Sinatra concert. Or next piano bar concert. Anyway, okay. I'm going to have a little bit of, I did bring my wine glass, but I'm not going to pour it over the piano. Oh, well, you know, tonight I'm sort of on a pre-holiday diet right now. Not really stringent, to tell you the truth. Bonsoir, Anne-Marie. Bonsoir. You're just in time for the. I hate to bring everybody down, but feel free to drink what you want. But I'm having a Welch's grape juice tonight. I'm gonna pour it over here. And maybe I can lose a couple of pounds before I lose 2 pounds before Thanksgiving, before I gain 10 pounds by New Year's. So there you go. Anyway, cheers, everybody. Eins, zwei, Sofa. Slancha, and to your health, and Sante, and all that. And Miles says Mazel Tov. Is that right? No. Yeah. Actually, that tastes pretty good. And I will make up for it maybe at the Frank Sinatra concert. I'll take a little break from my diet, and we'll have, what does Frank Sinatra drink? I don't think he drinks grape juice. I doubt that. Salute. L'chaim. There we go. I think he drank whiskey, if I'm not mistaken. And he had been known to drink, a few shots of whiskey along the way. Okay, I'll have another sip. Salud. So yeah, when Frank Sinatra had his 100th birthday, on the actual day of his birthday, I had a 5-piece band at Dalam DeLuca restaurant in Sedona, and 2 saxophones. I arranged a whole evening's worth of Sinatra songs for 2 saxophone parts. So I have those somewhere. Now, wouldn't that be cool if I could do that this year? But I don't know if this is the year to do it because of the social distancing and all that. So, something to think about. Softly as I leave you. I don't know that one, Miles. I mean, I've heard it softly. It's Sinatra did that song, right? Is that right? Then it goes to another key. What key does it go to after C? E flat. I really don't know it that well. I mean, it's something like that. But I will put that on the to-do list for the Sinatra concert, Softly as I Leave You. And, yeah. There's a couple other songs I could do just for the, one of my favorite Sinatra songs. I'm going to just do it. It's a ballad. Pretty ballad. And I won't tell you the title. It'll come in after the verse. I'm going to do the verse. When the sun sets high in the afternoon sky, and you always have nothing to do, from dusk till dawn when the clock ticks on, something happens to you. In the wee small hours of the morning, when the whole wide world is fast asleep, you lie awake and you think about the girl, and never ever think of counting sheep. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, she'd be yours if only she would call. In the wee small hours of the morning, That's the time you'll miss her most of all. When your lonely heart has learned its lesson, she'd be yours if only she would call. In the wee small hours of the morning, that's the time you'll miss her most of all. Okay, one more Sinatra song. Okay, can't stop. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to begin. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. So why should I try to resist when, darling, I know so well I've got you under my skin. Well, I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that calls in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. And I've got you under my skin, yeah. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice calls in the night. It repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. And I've got you, yes, I've got you. Oh, I've got you under my skin. All right. Michael Schumann, first time in Steve's virtual piano bar, I believe. Is that correct, Michael? First time you've been inside these doors of this establishment? Welcome, anyway, Michael. Nice to see you. And thank you, everyone else who is here. I know there's a few people sitting in the back of the room, and I like to acknowledge them, too. and that's perfectly fine. You put on the music. Maybe you're doing something else, like, putting together your little ship in a bottle or something, or doing dishes or whatever. Anyway. Okay, Anne Marie has found the the wisdom we were looking for. Frank Sinatra's drink of choice was Jack Daniels. There we go. Michael, yes, he says yes, this is his first time. Thank you. And everybody else who's sitting in the back of the room, I've got this camera here. Let's see, I have to do it this way, though. This new camera, you can see the back. I can see you sitting there in the back of the room by the Christmas light. I've got my Christmas lights on. Actually, it's Diwali, the Hindu festival of lights. So, we're kind of celebrating that here. Why not? Miles Green, this isn't your first time here. Yeah. What was I talking about, Frank? Oh, and what is your liquor of choice, Miles? I don't even know. I don't think I've ever seen Miles take a drink. I don't think he does. Maybe not. Oh, I know what it is. Mogan David. That's right. So it's been about time for a little blues tune, I think. I'm not sure what. I lost my mind. Something. Yeah, Michael Schumann. I remember you from the ranch. You were on staff, right? Well, if you do well, if you would be so kind to help me find my mind, I want to thank you in advance. Just before you started, the all's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. My future is my past. This memory will last. I live to love those days gone by. Each day that come and go is like the one before. Lost body. My words would fail me if I tried to describe her. Words fail me. I know she's not all she should have been. She was the devil with the face of an angel. Well, she was sweet and cruel and sweet as homemade sin. If you would be so kind to help me find my mind, I want to thank you in advance. Know this before you start. My soul's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. Yeah. Well, if you would be so kind to help me find my mind, I want to thank you in advance. Know this before you start. My soul's been torn apart. Well, I lost my mind in a wild romance. My future is my past. This memory will last. I live to love the days gone by. Each day that come and go is like the one before. Well, my mind's lost till the day I die. Well, words would fail me if I tried to describe her, though I know she's not all she should have been. She was the devil with the face of an angel. Well, she was sweet and cruel and sweet as homemade sin. If you would be so kind to help me find my mind, I wanna thank you in advance. Know this before you start. My soul's been torn apart. I lost my mind in a wild romance. I lost my mind in a wild romance. Yes, I did. Yeah, from the Mose Allison repertoire. Welcome to Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. I've been doing this since March. It was like middle of March when all the gigs ended suddenly without any notice. And I think this summer I played probably less than 10 gigs. And usually in the summer I'll play, 40 gigs. So, but I love doing these virtual piano bar thingies, and we've got the A team here, and so yeah, Miles knows what I'm talking about. Miles was one of the workingest musicians in Chicago. Man, you were playing a lot of different places. You were playing at Arnie's for a long time, and to hold in those days, I don't think musicians nowadays can even relate to this. In those days, you'd get a gig and they would pay you by the week. You would be there for a length of time, 5-6 nights a week at one place. And nowadays you think, gosh, that doesn't it hardly exist anymore. I hear once in a while there's one guy here in northern Michigan who's playing 3 nights a week at a place, and that's unusual, very unusual. So, yeah, so you know about that, Miles. Okay, how about some Cole Porter? I learned how to pronounce magnifique by learning the song. When love comes in and takes you for a spin, ooh la la la, say magnifica. When every night your loved one holds you tight, ooh la la la, say magnifica. But when one day your loved one drifts away, ooh la la la, it is so tragica. But when once more she whispers, shut the door, say magnifique. when love comes in and takes you for a spin. Ooh la la la, say magnifica. And every night your loved one holds you tight. Ooh la la la, say magnifica. But when one day your loved one drifts away, ooh la la la, it is so tragica. But when once more she whispers, je t'adore, say magnifica, say magnifica. I'm pretty sure Frank Sinatra did that one too. Although I think I learned it from a different version, but Frank Sinatra did a lot of songs. Geez, you could just, do those. But I think it's time for, I don't know, what is it time for? What am I talking? Am I talking to the, oh, look at my little, trying to think of a name for my little moose. Bullwinkle, or Bullwinkle's okay. Yeah. Yeah, there are a few songs that I, ooh la la la. There are a few songs that I do more often than others here at Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. For one thing, if I do a song, regularly, hopefully I'll learn it a little better. And also, they're usually songs that I like. So this is a song I just love by Antonio Carlos Jobim, and you probably heard me do it within the past week or two, I'm sure. Murray the Moose. Sky, so vast as the sky, with faraway clouds just wandering by. Where do they go? I don't know, don't know. Wind that speaks to the trees, telling stories that no one believes. Stories of love belong to you and me. Oh, Gingy, if I only had words, I would say all the beautiful things that I see when you're with me, oh my Gingy. Oh, Gingy, like the song of the wind in the leaves, that's how my heart is singing, Gingy. Happy Gingy, when you're with me. I love you more each day, yes I do, yes I do. I'd let you go away if you take me with you. Don't you know, Gingy, I'd be running and searching for you like a river that can't find the sea. That would be me without you, my Gingy. I love you more each day. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'd let you go away if you take me with you. Don't you know, Gingy, I'd be running and searching for you like a river that can't find the sea. That would be me without you, my Gingy. Okay. You keep your New York joys. I'm going to Illinois just as fast as I can. You New York women think you make a fool of any man. Play all kinds of games, you will cheat if you can. Use love like a tool, make a man a fool. What a beautiful motto. Got my money, that's it. How can you mind if I split? Going back where a woman really knows the way to treat a man. People are friendly without no hidden plan. It's the best in the Midwest. Real down city full of good folks who come from home. And when I get back, I'll never roam far from my little shy town. Goodbye, farewell, I might see you later. See you later, Miles. Going to Chicago, sorry but I can't take you. Going to Chicago, sorry but I can't take you. There ain't nothing in Chicago, monkey woman like you to do, monkey woman. Sunshine, see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow, tomorrow, hurry down now, sunshine, see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow, tomorrow, well, I may bring sunshine, then again it may bring rain. 'Cause I'm going to Chicago, sorry but I can't take you. Going to Chicago, sorry but I can't take you. There ain't nothing in Chicago, monkey woman like you to do. 2 blues tunes in a row from the Mose Allison Songbook. You are living in a fool's paradise. If you're doing all that drinking and gambling, usually the blues promotes drinking and gambling. However, this next song is decidedly not against the idea of drinking and gambling. You'll hear the lyrics in just a minute. Well, my mama told me a long time ago, she said, now son, you had better take it slow, 'cause you've been drinking and gambling, staying out all night. You're just living in a fool's paradise. Oh, my mama told me, my papa told me too. He said, son, fate will soon catch up with you, 'cause you've been drinking and gambling, staying out all night. You're just living in a fool's paradise. Well, I have learned my lesson, just like all fools I've met. Things I've seen in this old world, you know I never will forget. My mama told me, my papa said it right. He said, now, son, you're gonna drop right out of sight, 'cause you've been drinking and gambling, staying out all night, living in a fool's paradise. Well, my mama told me a long time ago, she said, son, now you had better take it slow, 'cause you've been drinking and gambling, staying out all night. You're just living in a fool's paradise. Well, you know, I have learned my lesson, just like all fools I've met. Things I've seen in this old world, you know I never will forget. Well, my mama told me, my papa said it right. Said, now son, you're gonna drop right out of sight, 'cause you've been drinking and gambling, staying out all night, living in a fool's paradise. You're just living in a fool's paradise. Oh yeah. Got that song from the Mose Allison repertoire. I think it was somebody like Charles Brown or somebody wrote it and did it. And don't forget, Frank Sinatra tribute coming up on Frank Sinatra's birthday, December 12th, Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And that's going to be more information to follow because I'm hopefully going to have a guest artist along with me, at least one. Well, anyway, a lot of things are up in the air, but definitely going to have the Frank Sinatra tribute. I've done many Frank Sinatra tributes in the past, and so I've even done Frank Sinatra tributes where I didn't even plan it. I just walked into the room and somebody wanted me to do a Frank Sinatra tribute, and I did an hour and a half of songs without even planning a song list. But this one I'm going to plan. I'm going to wear my tux, so I'll come dressed up. On Zoom, we can see each other. We can maybe chat a little bit. I don't know how that'll actually work on Zoom, but we have the potential to chat between each other a little bit. So, Frank Sinatra tribute. What else did I want to say about there? Something else, but I can't remember. Oh well. Okay, enough of that. Oh, my Shu wants to know what kind of pop songs do I play. Shu, I go very modern. I go right up into the late 60s. I even do some Beatles songs. So I suppose I could do a Beatles song. I suppose you could call that pop, right? I'll do a Beatles song, sure. As Beatles are classified as pop. You would not classify Beatles as jazz, unless you do a jazz rendition of a Beatles song, which is entirely possible, I suppose. Like if you did. Anyway, you could do. Here, there, everywhere. Anyway, I'm going to do a different one, though. Let's see. Everybody knows the name by now. I give her all my love. That's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love her too. And I love her. She gives me everything, and tenderly kiss my lover brings, she brings to me. And I love her. A love like ours could never die, as long as I have her near me. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the sky. I know this love of mine will never die. A love like ours will never die, as long as I have you near me. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the sky. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love her, and I love her. Oh, darling, please believe me, I'll never do you no harm. Believe me when I tell you, I'll never do you no harm. Oh, darling, if you leave me, I'll never make it alone. Believe me when I tell you, I'll never do you no harm. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know I nearly broke down and cried. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know I nearly broke down and died. Oh, darling, please believe me, I'll never let you down. No, 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 no. Believe me when I tell you, I'll never do you no harm. Well, you know I nearly broke down and cried. When you told me you didn't need me anymore, well, you know I nearly broke down and died. Oh, darling, please believe me, I'll never let you down. No, 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 no. Believe me when I tell you, I'll never do you no harm. All right, I think that's going to about do it for Steve's virtual piano bar here on Sunday, November 15th. Thank you all for coming. It was a good group. We had a few extra people sitting in the back of the room. I'd like to know who they are, but maybe I'll never know. But that's okay. You can come and be anonymous, enjoy the music, and I love it. And I appreciate your coming. And it's good to see Shu. And Shu got engaged in the chat, gave us a few tidbits. I want to know more about your story about how you were asked to quit your job here. So anyway. Thank Anne-Marie. Thank you for your little wow there. Thank you everybody for all your just for being here, whether you were in the chat room or not. I'm still your piano player, even though whether you chat or not. I'll still be try to entertain you as a piano player. So anyway, that's whatever it is. Now I have to do one more song as a goodbye song. So I guess it will be the Cole Porter song, right? Every time we say goodbye. Although that song, Softly As I Leave You, But I think that's a very heavy duty song. I don't know if I want to do that as a going away. So I don't know the song anyway, so what am I talking about? Playing from where? Oh, Shu wants to know where I am. I'm in downtown Vanderbilt. Oh, after I'm done playing this last song, I'll show you some videos of downtown Vanderbilt, Michigan. And it has pictures of the outside of this building where I set up my studio. And you can see what my studio looks like. And I have some other pictures of some elk and, some various things. So I'll play that short video. It's about 2-3 minutes long. And I'll keep the chat room open after I play the last song. And if you want to chat, keep chatting or whatever, we can do that. And this is a Cole Porter song, Every Time We Say Goodbye. Every Wednesday and Sunday, say goodbye. So downtown Vanderbilt, 160 Main Street, Vanderbilt, Michigan. Tom Mooney. Hey, Tom Mooney was here. Thank you for coming by and saying hi. I couldn't see you in the back of the room in the shadows, but high school classmate, Tom Mooney. We've got Ginger here, too, who is another high school classmate. So every time we say goodbye, I just break up. So I do have fun doing these sessions, so thank you all again for coming. Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Why the gods above me, who must be in the know, think so little of me, they allow you to go. When you're near, there's such an air of spring about it. I can hear a lark somewhere begin to sing about it. There's no love song finer, but how strange the change from major to minor. Every time we say goodbye. Goodbye. I'm going to play the video. Don't go away if you want to see my little homemade video. And we'll see you next virtual piano bar is Wednesday. Coming up this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And once again, I want to remind you of Frank Sinatra Zoom concert. There's going to be a little charge, admission charge. I haven't figured out a price yet, but that'll be on Saturday, December 12th. Check my website or Facebook page, and I'll have more information. Thank you. Here goes the movie. And you can see I think it starts with, it starts with the outside of my house. I'm standing there talking outside of my house in the Pigeon River Forest, deep into the Pigeon River Forest at the Song of the Morning Yoga Retreat. I have a house there. I can't see any of my neighbors. I'm deep in the woods. I love it out there. And so you'll see me first, and then you'll see the 10 miles away. We're 10 miles from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is a large metropolis of about 300 people. And that's where my studio is here. And then there's a few other videos. I think there's videos of the elk too. Okay. Adios, everybody. Love everybody. Peace and love, as Ringo Starr would say. Here's the video.